Right, what is good, guys? I was waiting for Kick and Twitch to start up. Welcome to another day of backtesting. This is day 196, I believe. So let's get started. Today I had a brutal trading day in the markets. I mean, wasn't that easy, but I took A plus setup and it was a loser. And then there was another opportunity presented which I didn't take because the market conditions. Sorry, I limited myself to one trade once when I'm in the eval. So I just want to stick to my rules. Then maybe if I get funded, I will take two trades because I'm bursting around 300 on a 50k and something like that. So I think this was a really, really, really great trading day. So without delay, I think we should just start with the backtesting session and get it done with as well, because I mean this is what makes my day feel like a day. So I think we should just get started. So it will be this version FEG model here. I've been backtesting it in 2023 and it wasn't really delivering at all. It was the craziest, to be honest. So let's just start right away. Let's start with the daily time frame, bros. Alright, now the way it's looking, I'd like to believe that it's bullish, that is this gap is holding, but we've just inversed it. So I think it could just start going lower probably. And if it goes lower, obviously we target this low that's already been created. I can't determine anything here on the daily. Like I have two biases here. Let's check out the 4 hour. Well, what do we see on the 4 hour? Obviously there is this and there is this. So we have like two 4 hour gaps that are holding. So I mean, it's possible that we could now go lower. I mean, it looks like we could be bearish. Now when you check the 1 hour, there is nothing that's strong except for a 1 hour gap there. So I'd like to see it go lower. We also have a lower hanging for the 1 hour gap here. And we're in the 15-minute gap, so let's just wait and see what happens at the open. Bro, this is insane open. Like, it jumps higher right at the open, which is great. Don't check the 15-minute. I mean, it looks like it could be about to drop. We're in the 1 hour gap. 4 hour, I'd like to see it close lower, and boom, we inverse. But then this inversion is not the best, bro. Like, this is a really, really, really big stop. But I mean, you can just sell it for this huge stop, because that's what the model says. So why should I disrespect it? Like, this is a target, but I'd like to see this 2 hour get hit. Let me see. Could also as well get stopped out right there. I mean, anything can literally happen here. So that's 500 over 84. I feel like this is a good trade. Literally is a good trade. And looking at the 15, it's okay. 1 hour, it's great. Run the Asia highs. Well, there's no sort of SMT. So wait, actually, yeah, great. So let's put the SL and take profit and see what happens. This is so close to TP, bro. So close to TP. Honestly, this I would have closed the break even. I'm just gonna see what's gonna happen. Get stopped out there. So my risk management obviously doesn't allow this, because I close it like literally before it even reaches here. So I believe this I would have even closed it at break even. there's the break even. Anyways, how's the 1 hour looking like now? So it looks like there's this unfilled 1 hour. We could have targeted the unfilled 1 hour for a 1.2 hour, but I think I'm okay with this one. There's no need to. I'm grateful with this one, the way it presented itself, even though it would have ended up being loss. So it's still 1023, and look at how good it's dropping. I didn't run this high. Wait. So we have now this SMT, and the SMT is gladly in this thing. It's 4 hour gap, right? And the 2 hour we've inversed a very good 2 hour, and also a 1 minute gap right there. Whether short it is right here or even right here, like this candle here. What's the 2 hour? 2 minutes, sorry. You can sell it to then move to break even here and see if you can target the next what's it called. There's no 15 minute, no 5 minutes. I think this low would end up getting hit eventually. It's 500 over 62. That will be 8. Here move to BE. Let me just sit and wait and see what happens. Bro, that was a close one. We'll have an SMT at this low. So it's the 5. I mean, the 5 has inversed. 15 minutes is not looking that great. Let's see what happens. It's consolidating crazily here. Run this low here. Did this low get run? Yes, this one here, the one that I'm targeting. It's not yet run, I believe. Oh, it was run really early in the day. Can just close the position here, I mean. Look at this chop. Chances of it dropping before lunch are really low. Ooh, that was quick. Right before lunch. It was in lunch at 12:02, ended up dropping to the sell side. Well, this is not like a typical best model trade. Wouldn't be the best trade because obviously of the way it was looking there. Let's just get started on the next day now. And so this day is looking extremely bullish. I believe it's gonna go to all-time highs this day. Looking the 4 hour, there's nothing here. 1 hour, we have a good 1 hour gap here. I think it could probably get retraced. I don't know what news happened these days for like some CPI or PPI stuff. Let's see, inflation rate. So if we can retrace it to a 15-minute gap, I believe that could be great for me to take buys. So let's just wait for the open. Right, the open is not looking like the great. Wait a minute. ES had a gap here and it retraced to it. Wow, this is nice. Like here, look at this SMT here. Look at this SMT at these lows, right? Then the inversion here. But I still don't have like the strength to long it there. Let it just hit all-time highs, I don't care. Right now, let's see, can we long it in this 15-minute? Press it, run this low here, okay. So we have this low here, run as well. We have an SMT here. I don't know if we're going to inverse here. So now this is I don't think I'm just gonna buy, targeting the highs there. This is 500 over 20. Look for it to go towards here. Ooh, that was close one. That was a close one. So my SL will actually be here at BE. This is insane. Bro, come on. I think it was because of that, this SMT here. That's an insane one, to be honest. Like, we've hit lows and lows, bro. We're sweeping lows after lows. I don't know if we're gonna go higher. Let's go to the next day, bro. I mean, this previous day was really goodly bullish. Apparently, we got stopped at our break even. Oh, actually, they were all-time highs, but whatever. Good daily high, close to a gap. So for this point, now at the 4 hour, I don't see anything that interesting. So the one, it's really choppy, to be honest. It's not looking like the best. Like, we're in a small like this is actually, I wouldn't consider that. Maybe the 2 hour gap is considerable. These are some data highs I can target, but for me to probably long it, I would require like some strong like retracement to some. Maybe if we run a low, okay, just run the high there. We have some SMT here as well. And it's really choppy, to be honest. Alright, this is looking good. We've run this low here. It's a 15-minute gap. I think it's gonna run to this high. Sorry, 2 minute and 1 minute I have burst. Like to target to this high, like just a base hit. If this 15-minute gap is gonna hold, obviously this will be like a small base hit. So that's why I'm gonna do my 30, which is 16. So I'd long it and obviously move to break even at this high here. There's my SL. Now all I gotta do is just sit and wait. ES hit that high there. Bro, come on. Alright. GG's. It wasn't a bad trade, to be honest. It was a really good one. apparently this day was extremely bullish. I don't know when. Looks like it was PM session. At this point, I think if PM session is present good opportunities, I'll be trading. Because bro, this was insane. Anyway, how's the 4 hour? Well, 4 hour has a good low here. I'd like to see it go higher, but that's if like a POI holds it. Maybe if like a good POI holds it. All right, looks like this gap here is holding, and also this one here is holding as well. So I think we'll belong it off of the 1 hour gap. And you're gonna get like a run lower, nice sweep. All right, at 9. It's crazy, like the open just runs the high, rips higher. Bro. Okay, very good sweep. When you check the 1 hour, it's looking quite bullish. I think it's now like, what would our targets be? Considering that this thing here has retraced lower, created some sort of SMTs. Let's check the 5. You can see like we have an SMT, 15-minute gap retracements. I don't know if we're gonna form an inversion here and reverse directly. So you can see the inversion gets put in right there. You can long it here with the stop somewhere around there, because you know, 5-minute, a small gap, 15-minute, SMT. Now the thing is, you don't have like clear targets, except if I target like a solid 1 to 2 without like, you know, there is no direct like targets. Break even at the 3. Maybe 46, so that's yo, this was insane. Like 3 pips to stop loss, to be honest. That was close. Now I don't know, the target is kind of really far, really far, to be honest. Like, the reason I say it's really far, like my trades don't have that kind of a forced take profit, but let's see what happens. Like, you see, like I end up getting stopped out without a 2R. But actually, price provides a 2R here. Here, like directly here. If I target a full 2R, I can get filled. But I believe, like, whatever would happen, I think it will end up going higher. Like, this is like just a stop run, because you see, like, I'll get stopped out there, and when you check the 1 hour, it's really gonna retrace like a 1 hour gap, because this candle is about to close. So there is this kind of egg, this thing called does 2 years old, my bro. 2 years old. All right, now the 4 hour, let's go to the next day and see what happens. Now, the next day is not looking like the best after this week, but I mean, I keep saying it's not looking like the best, but honestly, this is great. Well, we have this slow run on ES, right? So there's an SMT. So this is an SMT, and It's possible that this for a gap could hold and we could target lower, but if it doesn't, then I'll be looking for buys. But so far it's looking heavily potentially bearish towards these lows, and it's a Monday, and we have some small new week up and gap, which I don't really consider. So we have the lowest hanging fruits, like these relatively equal lows here. Let's see what happens at the open. Like, I don't trade pre-market, so what would happen like after the market opens would be great, like press some sort of manipulation. That's what I would wait for. Let's see, it's a few minutes until this 15-minute closes. Did we inverse anything? There's like a one handle gap there. We've reversed here, but I think here there was this small gap, but the thing is, like, we didn't really consider it that hard. But I actually think this will be a valid one. I'm shorting it here, having the stop there, and probably like targeting the 15-minute low here or here. I think this is it's like the 15, sorry, okay, this will be like a 15, going like to the next 15-minute low, yeah, or the next 15-minute gap, which will be this one. So far we also have an SMT as well on these highs, so I think this is gonna offer 3.29 is really high. Let's risk 500 bucks on this one. It's 11. Hey, why isn't it selling? This is really far. I think this is gonna destroy the win rate. I'd rather take profits here. Was this low here, and nope. It's really close to this low. Actually, it ran this low here. Very good 2R. Even though I closed it even lower, but again, get an SMT there. It's consolidating, so I'd rather go to the next day. And so turns out, and the previous day ends up being bullish, and I'd like to see if ES tapped into the gap, which it did. So there's the holding SMT, got a good previous daily high. I think like we can determine the buys here. For a gap here is holding, and there's a sweep. I think we're going to go higher today. How's the 1 hour? 1 hour is not in any kind of gap, like some sort of order block. I don't really trade order blocks, but I think it's gonna hold there. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be looking for longs here. Here's the 15 now. There's some sort of gap. I don't know if it's gonna hold. I wouldn't like to see it hold right this low here. Let's run Yes, doesn't run it just yet. Bro, this is insane. Look at this, how huge this small SMT here is. We're at 941. This is just like the first 15-minute candle. I don't know if we've reversed anything yet. Nothing at all. And we just retraced into a 5-minute gap here. Run this high. We have SMTs. I don't know. I wouldn't like to short it because I'm not that confident with what it's about to do. I mean, it's gonna run this low, obviously, but I'd like to long it instead. Now we've reversed here. Well, the 5-minute, I mean, it looks extremely bullish. I'd like to long it as well, target the highs, because that's the bias. Even though there is the SMT, just gotta know, just be cautious that anything could literally happen. It's 500 over 42, so that's 12. Now this will be the trade. Let's just wait and see. Stopped out. I'd like to see where it heads after this. The next possible target would be a weekly high. It's not a Monday, it's a Wednesday. Good 4 hour there. There's no 1 hour gap other than this one. Like even the fourth standard deviation has been hit. The high gets run. There's no 1 hour still. 15-minute unfilled here. Take it like 1.5, like probably like above this thing here. So bare truth, I should have taken the 1-to-1 here, something like this. This is what I should have done, because they, instead of targeting like above my draw on liquidity, Alright, so what do we see here? The previous day was obviously not bullish. I mean, we're on Tuesday. This gap could potentially hold. I'm not really confident with it holding. That's why I like to see it go lower, but I can't just determine the bias there. I like to see what the 4 hour is looking like. The 4 hour hasn't inversed. I mean, which means there's a possibility this can hold, but with these consecutive candles, the chances are really, really, really low. That's why I think we could target the lows. Yeah, it looks like that, unless it proves me otherwise, because as of now you can see the 1 hour gap holding, 1 hour gap holding. So what that shows us is that we're bullish, sorry, bearish. Now there's a 15-minute gap there. Maybe that's where the manipulation could happen, because I would like to see one. Right, there's the there's the push into the 15-minute. And checking the 1 hour, I've also run this high here. So the 15 has inversed here. What does this show us? I don't know. Doesn't look like the best, honestly. Premium 15-minute gap is gonna hold. I think the only closest inversion will be this one here. Then that means that I could trade it targeting the next potential 5-minute, like here. So it's like 15 handles. That's 530. Can 16 sell it here? I don't know why this is sus. It ends up hitting, obviously, but it's not like the best trade. And close it there. And ends up going lower, obviously, as I was thinking. So like probably gonna continue lower. How's the 4 hour? 4 hour has inversed, bro. 4 hour has inversed, so there was no reason to panic after all. Let's see if we get any sort of retracement. This is how I get run up, just like a 15-minute gap, 5-minute gap retracement. I believe it will continue lower to here. Wait. Wow, I mean, bro, it's melting. There's the full take profit. Wait, I could have held it towards here, like this, with my TP here, and obviously my SL break even. Look at how good this. Okay, it's rare that I will get this kind of trade. It's rare, really, really, really rare. But obviously my bias ended up playing out. Bro, I'm getting good at daily bias. I'm so grateful for that. look at this. Look at this. Alright, now it's dropping heavily to the extent that I think that maybe if we're bullish and you show me bullish signs like this gap here holding, so I'm kind of having two ideas here: bullish because of this gap, but I don't have the bearish one. Let me just wait. Bearish now because of this one, but I think this SMT here could potentially hold and go higher, for which then I will target like the next possible highs. But I think we're gonna head lower, to be honest. Let's see if we get like a run on liquidity, right? Ooh, crazy drop at the open. Crazy, insane drop. Alright, this is where I think I'm gonna short this. Bro, this is so insane though. So this was, but here it wasn't the strong inversion. It's the 2 minute. Actually, here is a 2 minute inversion. This is where I think we could short it, because the 2 minute is offering the better entry. Now the target will obviously be like here, 1.7 hour, or, and obviously PE once this here gets run. That's 22, that's 144, and that will be 11. Oh, I can't believe, like, I'm in the second year of trading, still trading unprofitably. I mean, sometimes it's, I think it's me who causes it. Why isn't this slow getting run, man? Just run it. It's easy, bro. Bro, this is some insane shit. Alright, so obviously this one will be a break even. Looks like I was good with the bearish bias. Now what do I see here on the daily? I have this high here. Looks like bearish. Like to see what the 4 hour, because in the daily it's not that clear. Aren't in any strong kind of POI. Aren't in any kind of POI. Let me add one. Nice. I'd like to short it, but I don't see a reason to short it. But we have an SMT here, so I think the bullishness could start showing itself. There's this 1 hour gap here that's holding. Yo, crazy open. This is how hourly highs have been run, obviously. Like they were our initial draw on liquidity, but as of now they've been run. I still believe that we could go higher. We now run this low, forming some sort of SMT. Now we press here along it. Bro, it's dumping like crazy after running this high. Look at this SMT here. My lord. I wouldn't long it after this because this looks like liquidity. I'd rather short it towards there instead. Discount and full gap. How about the 5-minute break even? Obviously, once it taps into here. Alright, let's sell it here. Hey. Let's short it here and see what happens. You know, the more you F around, the more you find out. This is going really slow. Okay, it looks like this 5-minute gap here is holding, and there is some SMT, so I'm gonna close it here. Bro, look at how this 5-minute was filled. Insane. Alright. Whatever. Very slow day yesterday. Still got the SMT here holding. Nothing on the 4-hour. Nothing that serious on the 4-hour. 1 hour. Gap here. For the open, guys. Wait for the open. Good run on the lows. Crazy. Asia lows have been run on ES and Q didn't. I'd like to see if we get a retracement. an SMT there. Okay, there's the retracement into a 15 minute. This is where I'd like to see it reverse, honestly. So here hasn't been run, but this one here has been run. Give me, we can long it here. Then obviously target like the next possible unfilled target. Okay, there's a 5 minute here that I think is gonna hold, but the 5 minute is looking okay. I'd like to see it present something like this. That's 500 over 38. Is it going slow? Yeah, this is stop out really quick. Bro, look at this SMT, man. Oh god. There's a far gap here. It's a little bit far, but I think we can long it. It's not really that clear, by the way. Like this is a small gap that's really far. So I think but what it looks like, just hit the 4-hour gap. Maybe longs could start playing out. You have the 930 open here. That was a 5. It's a 5-minute gap, but I think the 15-minute gap could show us like a good direction, something like this. We also have an SMT. Can long it to the next high here. So that's like 1 minute. Let me take profits here. These red legal highs. Seriously, bro. I'm really suspicious. Okay, sorry, I'm really confident that in the end it will end up hitting take profit. Insane, bro, insane. Oh well, GG's on that one. That was a 5. Insane 5-minute inversion there. So, whatever. What did I miss? Okay, the day opens up bullish. 4-hour high. Closest 1-hour gap. Gotta wait for it to open. I think I'm along it here. For a 1-to-1, and the reason is because it's new 15-minute candle open, 5-minute gap is holding. Also have some SMTs like these lows here. Let me check. Let me cross check, to be honest. So I don't want to do things wrongly. It's 10:02. Yikes. Well, whatever. What's with this position? I think I closed it. What happened here? So looks like the previous day was extremely bearish. I think what this shows here, that we're gonna probably head lower. Now the 4-hour, we're in these gaps here. Okay, open is extremely volatile. shows the 4 hour. Well, it looks like the 4 hour has inversed here, which makes me think like, are we bullish? Could we be bullish? Because we also have an SMT here. There's like a 5-minute low. And a 15-minute target. 15-minute gap here. So we could potentially short it towards this. Well, let's short it here for 2R. It's 500 over 28. So that's 17. Ow, 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 ow. So, bro. So should I have targeted like the 5-minute low? Bro, NQ is tripping us. So it looks like this 15 minutes is gonna give us some trade. 15-minute gaps here is holding. I have a run on the lows. This is looking a little bit cheeky because well, when we zoom this out, well, actually it's pretty much the same thing. So I think we'd long it. Let's make it like 18 handles. Crazy. But this thing is going really slowly. So it looks like there's a daily gap here. There is this SMT here. And a 4-hour gap. Still got some sort of SMT. Alright, insane open. Retracement of 15 minutes. It's going kind of slowly but crazy. Now the 15-minute gap is holding really heavily. And the 1 hour is also holding as well. Bro, like, this is the most, actually the worst. Let's say the worst. Let's long it. Let's risk it all, risk it all, and risk it all, risk it all. Oh, come on, don't tell me you're just gonna make this a break even. Finally, bro. But I think something is wrong with trade seller because it's not closing my positions. I'm closing them manually. And look at how it hits take profit right there. Now it looks like it's dropping. It's actually dropping here. So let's check the results. I want to check the session results. Let's see, the win rate is looking good so far. And shout out to Raj Kumar Karade. I think that's how they read it. Or Harade. Love from Rwanda. Peace. And well, so far, the win rate with this model in 2023 wasn't the best because well, the strat is looking good so far. The profit factor is really low, really low, but the inversion model is good. Bro, like this year was slow. Wow, I mean, it's not the best, but it's crazy. I had the craziest losses at the start. Let's check the reports. So this month is slow. This month's so slow. Insane. So I think I'm gonna end the session here, and until next time, stay blessed. Peace.